Hello Pisces, and a very happy birthday for all our early born Pisces. So this will be your video for February 2021, giving you your energy forecast and astrology forecast. And my name is Zara. Let me kick off with saying everything is going to be in your 12th house. So we have the Sun, Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn, major planets in this 12th house. Now, the 12th house is your house, Pisces. You know, that's where you heal, let go into your deep emotions, processing things. And you having this energy in your 12th house will be easier for you to handle, but this is deep healing, deep energy of letting go. You might even feel the need to isolate, wanting to spend time alone, to understand how you're feeling, wanting to understand the energy that's coming through for you. The 12th house is where we feel deeply. It's our emotions. It's where we let go of long-term patterns, things that happened in our childhood or in our early 20s or going, it has to go like 10 years back. It takes us deep. And Mercury is in retrograde until the 21st of February. So that being said, that's already bringing up the past. It's a lot of those past feelings also happening in this 12th house, and taking you really deep into your subconscious mind. It's very important for you to take care of yourself physically as well during this time, because having so many planets in the 12th house means we need to look at the opposite house, which is the 6th house of health, work, and routine, and wanting to find a better routine for yourself, wanting to change maybe how you sleep, how you eat, and your health, because you're going through a deep emotional process. Your intuition will be on point. It's very important for you to listen to your intuition, to listen to your gut feelings, to listen to what's coming through. How are you feeling? This is not a very mental house. This is more an emotional house, the 12th house. It's about swimming deep into the ocean of our feelings and going into our subconscious and into long, long ago, things that happened that troubled us. And it now is a point to gain some perspective and heal it, to let go. And Mercury retrograde loves to bring up the past. It loves to bring up things of the past for us to reevaluate, to reassess, to see how far we've come so we can move forward. Not a good time to start anything new, not a good time to sign new contracts. Great time to complete anything that maybe you started before the Mercury retrograde, now you can complete it. Or something you did a long time ago, you might want to relook at it, you might want to rewrite it, you might want to learn about it. The 12th house is a great time for astrology, readings, understanding the spiritual aspects, chakra balancing, anything to do with your energetic self. The 12th house is very spiritual, it's very deep, and that's why it goes so deep into our feelings and our subconscious, because it's all about those healing processes and those modalities, from tarot cards to ruins, anything esoteric. Here's the journey and the opportunity for you to learn and to go within yourself, because you do feel the need to kind of shut off a bit, to reorganize yourself and your life and your work and your routine, and to restructure yourself and actually nurture and take care of yourself during the 12th house. So on the 2nd, we have Venus also on the 12th. And then on the 11th, we have a new moon also on the 12th. Now, Venus in the 12th house, this is all about, Venus is the planet of love, beauty, luxury in the 12th house. Letting go. Letting go maybe old patterns in love. Wanting to release those patterns, wanting to allow for new doors to open. We got to close all doors to allow new doors to open. And sometimes it's not so much about changing a relationship. Like if you're in something that's not really working for you, it's not making you feel emotionally, mentally, and physically healthy, good time to kind of, distance yourself and make a decision. But it's also a good time to look at old patterns about how we love and why we love and what we do in love that maybe we don't know that sometimes is actually holding us back from love. That's the importance of that. And with the new moon, it's offering you a new beginning in your 12th house so that you can understand all this information that you're processing. And also for you to set new intentions when it comes to how do you want to view yourself and what do you want to create. But like I've said, because there's so much of energy in this 12th house, it's very important for you to look at your work, your health, your routine during this time, because your routine might want to change. You might need to take more time to rest, more time to gather your thoughts, more time to gather your feelings, more time to journal, to write, to create. 12th house is a good time actually to create any ideas, creative arts, creative talents, from writing to, even reading, so we can gain a new perspective. That's what the 12th house is about, those deep patterns within us and looking at things from a different perspective. Then the 19th, we have the sun coming into your sign. So happy birthday, joining Neptune. So yeah, it's about dreaming. It's about the sun coming in. It's like you're preparing for birthday season. It's about, now that you've done all this releasing, healing, and going through all these feelings, what do you want to create for you? It's, now you're looking back at the year previously, the whole year since your last birthday, and wanting to now move forward in a different way, wanting to change things around. Allow the sun to illuminate this energy of yourself and how you want to treat yourself. How do you want to treat yourself in relationship to others? Then on the 27th, we have a full moon. This will be happening in your 7th house. So the 7th house will be looking at your relationships. And what do you want within your relationships in this full moon? How do you want to relate to others, be it business, be it emotional? How do you relate and understand these things? How do they make you feel as well with the full moon? You might want to end a relationship. You might also want to create a new beginning in a relationship, or allow for a new relationship to come through. Full moons are good times for endings and new beginnings. A great time for also to gain a new perspective on all parts of ourselves we can release. I would say, because you're releasing so much about yourself and your subconscious beliefs when it comes to yourself, and especially when we're looking at ourselves in the 12th house, especially, because it is your house. It's a lot about, what do I want to let go of so I can become a different version of myself, so I can allow myself to transform, to integrate this new energy, and how do I bring myself forward in a relationship. A lot about letting go of old patterns in relationships or even people. But allowing an entry point maybe for a new relationship, or to reignite a relationship as you've gained some insight now into yourself and some awareness. Then Mars and Uranus will be in your 3rd house during the month of February. The 3rd house is about learning. You might find yourself, moving around a bit, but in your close environment, not far away, but within your close environment, little trips, moving here, there, everywhere. With that Mars and Uranus, especially unexpected as well. Information, great. You'll be learning a lot of information, maybe even wanting to write, wanting to create a course, wanting to share information with others, thinking about maybe, how can you teach? There's a lot that you're processing. There's a lot of spiritual awareness coming through to you with all that 12th house energy. So even writing, sharing, journaling, that's all in that 3rd house of wanting to basically gather information and insight and moving around, getting a new perspective, getting a new understanding, communication. That's your 3rd house. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe.